Well, what is the focus of Bengal Gumbote? What is the focus of the team ahead of the new league season? We as well look at what is also, happening in different teams. Well, for Harry Maguire, he will always be in the news anytime he kicks the ball, scoring an own goal for England last night. Okay. We as well look at what is happening in the world of tennis this morning. Do not go anywhere. Remember, we're live on Facebook, YouTube, Solutions 939 FM. Solutions 939 FM. Remember to click the like, share, comment buttons on those platforms. Remember, you can as well follow us on all other social media platforms, and you can download our app via Google Play Store. Type Solutions 939 FM on your Android or iOS phone. Just go, type, download, and listen on the go. You're welcome on board.
News, sports, entertainment, top 100 music on your Remedy Radio dial. Solutions 93.9.
Do not touch that dial.
Okay, well, let's start with tennis on the show this morning with updates coming from different games across the globe. But let's start with the San Diego Open, with results coming from that end. The WTA 500 with Sloane Stephens beating Elisa Mertens to move to the next round 6-1, 6-3. While Beatrice Haddad-Maia edged Leylah Fernandez 6-3, 5-7, 6-2 this morning. And for other games scheduled for today, going down 7:30 this evening, Kate Volnett will be up against Sofia Kenin. Maria Sakkari will be up against Maria Osorio, as Emma Navarro will be up against Alexandra Sashnovich. Anja Bar will take on Anastasia Potapova, as Barbara Krejcikova battles Nina Kalina. Jelena Ostapenko will take on Danielle Collins by 10:30. Moving straight to Japan this morning for the WTA 250, Yulia Putintseva defeated Valeria Saviesk to move to the next round. Skotsi 6-1, 6-2 victory. Zheng Wang defeated Jade Tekman 7-6, 6-3, as Anna Kalinskaya defeated Harriet Dart 7-6, 6-2, I beg your pardon, while Mai Hotama defeated Nadia Podoroska 6-3, 6-3, 2 straight sets. While Ashley Kroger is currently up against Jessica Porchet. Kroger won the first set 6-4, and the second set has started. We've got update from the ATP Challenger Kyrie 2 in the USA, where we have the continuation of the clash between Adam Walton and Michel Kroger and Juan Pablo Ficovich and Tennis Sandgren. Well, we've got more games to also go down today, including Guangzhou, China, ATP Challenger, Terence Atmar, Christopher O'Connor, all through to the next round, including Omar Jasika, Evgeny Doskoi, Dan Sweeney, and Bu Yushai Keite. Live update, Colin Sinclair is up against Mark Polmans and is in the first set. Polmans is leading 5-4. Liu Tu is also up against Aaron Wang. In France, we have the ATP Challenger right there in Rennes, same as we have in Bolivia, the Santa Cruz ATP Challenger. Let's move away from tennis this morning and face other sporting stories. Before moving away from tennis, Simona Halep update has it that she has been suspended for 4 years following breaches of tennis anti-doping program. Twice Grand Slam champion Halep has been banned for 2 separate anti-doping rules violations. The International Tennis Integrity confirmed this, the ITIA. It said the ABP charge was also upheld as 3 independent experts were unanimous that likely doping was the explanation for the irregularities in Halep's profile. The case remains subject to appeal. Halep has strongly denied knowingly taking the banned substance and said she had evidence to show that small amount of the anemia drug entered her system from a licensed supplement that was contaminated. Most times we always talk about these athletes, coming out to deny, being involved in doping. But you also need to ask your team, who are those who are involved in your team, who check what you use at every point in time. Remember, Paul Pogba is also undergoing, different investigations. Remember the story that came out on Monday evening that he was also found doping and, well, maybe facing 4-year suspension. Toby Amuson, remember, although at the end of the day, she won her own appeal and, I mean, she was free, but not all athletes will be free. But now let's move on the show this morning and let's talk NBA. Oklahoma City has finalized plans to build a new downtown arena for the Thunder. The city announced on Tuesday the Thunder have committed to play in the new arena for at least 25 years, according to the city's new release. The plan to construct the arena and the Thunder's commitment is conditional on the passage of a temporary 1-cent sales tax by Oklahoma City voters on 12th of December. The projected cost of the arena will be a minimum of $900 million. Thunder ownership has committed to contribute $50 million. The city's news release cited a study that estimated the Thunder's annual economic impact of $600 million with 3,000 jobs created. The Thunder have played in the 21-year-old Paycom Center since moving to Oklahoma City in 2008. The franchise's long-term agreement to stay in Oklahoma City expired earlier this year, but the Thunder exercised a short-term extension while participating in the arena planning process. Now let's talk about one man who's in a deep crisis now. Is Houston Rockets guard Kevin Porter Jr. Well, for Kevin Porter Jr.'s alleged attack on his girlfriend at a New York City hotel left the woman with a fractured neck, a vertebra, and a cut above her right eye. Prosecutors have reviewed at the arraignment. Porter, 23, pleaded not guilty to felony assault and strangulation charges in connection with the incident Monday at the Millennium Hilton near the United Nations in Manhattan. Prosecutors said he didn't stop until his girlfriend, former WNBA player Kaiser Godzek, ran into the hallway covered in blood. Well, Porter was not required to enter a plea during his brief court appearance. Well, remember Porter, who had been in police custody since his arrest around 6:45 a.m. on Monday, was released Tuesday on $75,000 bail. He was also ordered to stay away from Godzek. Now, for Porter, is just like what we are also seeing concerning Manchester United's Anthony. I mean, this is off-field issue. Remember, former Manchester United captain, former Manchester United assistant coach, who later, became an interim manager, Ryan Giggs, was also involved in a case like this, an assault. Well, did we just, forget that of a former Manchester United young player who has now been shipped out to Spain? So, well, if you're an athlete, you have to, watch yourself, know what you do, and we say no to assault. Even a lady assaulting a man or a man assaulting a woman. Well, let us enjoy this life. It's very sweet. Now let's move on to the second half of the show where we talk football, and we start from the home front on the local scene.
News, sports, entertainment, top 100 music on your Remedy Radio dial. Solutions 93.9.
Do not touch that dial.
Welcome back to Kick-Off Sports Show on Solutions 939 FM live here in the city of Ibadan. My name is OLADAPO Kunubi, aka Young Striker 9, in case you're just tuning in. This is the first half of AM Updates. Now, you've missed the part of the show where we spoke at tennis, basketball, and now let's talk football. However, it is more of concentration ahead of the new league season by the Oliole Warriors Shooting Star Sports Club of Ibadan. Meanwhile, in response to an allegation by a former doctor or a medical staff of the Oliole Warriors in the name of Dr. Falade Babatunde, which has been in the news for the past few days, talking about extorting players. Well, Shooting Stars technical advisor Benga Gubot has cleared the air concerning that during a press conference yesterday at the club's office at Jericho, Ibadan. Well, former Sunshine Stars manager Remo Stars technical advisor Benga Gubot has said he had never and will never, collect bribe or even put players under pressure if he's not played to use some of them.
I wouldn't want to say anything as regards this allegation, but for clarity and for record purposes, I see it as a big tarnish on my person and integrity. He didn't employ me in the first place. I have a contract with 3SC. Have once worked here. He said, in addition to what you have asked, that they paid me 2 million. So that means Shooting Star is owing me a lot of money. So, and for my son, you mentioned, yes, I have my son who came here for internship. It's not a member or a coach of the team, but he came for internship, which is allowed anywhere. You understand? So it's just all he wrote there are fabricated lies from the pit of hell. I cannot speak for myself. We have players who had left here. We have some who were retained. We have some whom have worked under me before, not even with 3SC. You have, I'm challenging you as journalists to ask any Nigerian player who had played under Ogunbote if I have ever negotiated with a player or not even collecting, if I have ever negotiated a dime with any player that had ever passed through me.
Well, Benga Gubota speaking there and, clearing the air concerning an allegation about him with the allegation we're seeing here of autonomy and a high-handedness in Shooting Star squad. Well, for Benga Gubota also made it clear that the focus of the team now is to be prepared ahead of the new league season and gain ticket to the continent. Not only about that, also laying their hands on the NPFL title. Well, that was also corroborated by the club chairman in the person of Akoro, what they call him, Akoro is Chief Olani. Well, we also have also at the press conference the team manager from Nigerian International, Dimeji Lawal. Now let's move on the show. We'll go on the break, and when we return, we'll look at other stories from the world of football. Remember, still Kick-Off Sports Show and Solutions 939 FM.
Omo, our eye don't see way for this cash palava. As conductor they shout.
As it enter sweater with your change.
Market women go dey holla.
I beg, this somebody don't say, no fit collect now.
Supermarket people go dey tell you say,
Okay, we don't get change. I beg, use and take sweet now.
when you come see that better yama roasted fish with all the hungry you since in come.
I don't carry my wallet come out too.
See, life not supposed hard like this, so now make all of us for Nigeria they pay for everything with Momo. Dial star 671 hash or download the new Momo app. Make you follow enjoy this better life. Momo, better than cash.
Whenever I tell people I'm a full-time master student and a content creator, they go, huh? How are you able to do both all at once? You bewitch? No be juju. Na MTN 5G. Ever since 5G came into my life, I've been on cloud 9. I get to take my classes online in real time and upload my videos before you say Jack Robinson. Even Babe isn't left out. Our long distance is waxing strong.
Hello, babe. Can you hear me?
Your video is frozen. Again.
We don't do that here, because life is a breeze.
Experience the wonders of MTN 5G. Hyper-fast internet connection with no buffering, zero lag, and quality data capabilities like never seen before. Available on broadband and mobile. MTN, Nigeria's #1 5G network. What are we doing today?
CAC Covenant of Mercy presents 72 Hours with Sobe. God's anointed servant will be ministering powerfully. Prophet Taiwo Ojo. For inquiries, please call 0805-027-5779. Connect with us on Facebook at Prophet Taiwo Ojo Live. Please note, there will be free buses from Iwo Road, Ojo, and Challenge. 72 Hours with God. An unforgettable experience. Don't miss it.
Dynamic Pillars Montessori International Schools, Ibadan, the latest admirable, attractive, and acceptable Montessori schools in Ibadan City with global standard of teaching, unique learning aids, and world-class academic facilities in a serene environment. Unique learning aids and world-class academic facilities in a serene environment. Wow! Few students in a class with all conveniences, parent and guidance. Dynamic Pillars is the best place where your dearest child can have the best educational legacy. The school has the best set of professional teachers with brilliant and effective educational activities such as Montessori skills, math helping game clinic for vocabulary development, arts, crafts and design, diction and communication, French, music and game language mechanics, indoor and outdoor games, and lots more. Available classes are crèche, daycare, preschool, after school, primary and secondary school classes from JSS1. Entrance examination on request. Enroll your child now at Dynamic Pillars Montessori International Schools, New Garage Bus Stop at Pata or First Gate, Owode Estate at Pata, Ibadan. Telephone 080-2342-1126. Dynamic Pillars Schools. Your child deserves the best.
News, sports, entertainment. Top 100 music on your Remedy Radio dial. Solutions 93.9.
Do not touch that dial.
Welcome back. Check the time right now. It is 8:19 from your Remedy Radio dial, Solutions 939 FM. Moving away from shooting stars, let's talk about the NFF this morning as the Nigeria Football Federation has mandated its technical committee to hold discussions with Super Falcons head coach Roddy Waldrum with a view of extending the latter's contract with the NFF. Waldrum steered the 9-time African champions to round of 16 and have just concluded FIFA Women's World Cup finals in Australia and New Zealand, with the Super Falcons unbeaten in regulation time in any of their 4 matches before a penalty shootout defeat by England. Waldrum signed a 2-year contract with Africa's darling women's team in 2021, during which he led them to qualify for the 2022 Women's Africa Cup of Nations in Morocco and FIFA Women's World Cup in Down Under. Okay, now let's go straight and talk about the 3 Lions of England this morning as Gary Southgate leaped to the defense of Harry Maguire after every pass was sarcastically mocked against Scotland, with the England manager calling it a joke and added his treatment was ridiculous. Maguire, who started on the bench for England in their 3-1 win over Scotland, was brought on at halftime owing to an injury to Mark Guy, and was subjected to ironic cheers from the Scottish fans for every pass he made. The England defender went on to score an own goal in a team's otherwise impressive victory.
Rashford. It's Walker again, and it came off Phil Foden and into the back of the net. And England lead at Hampden. And Phil Foden has his 4th international goal. Important moments here for Scotland, you sense. Bellingham in from Foden. What a wicked delivery. Oh, and then the mistake by Robertson. And Jude Bellingham accepted the gift. And England have a second. Not a moment the Scotland captain will want to see again. But Jude Bellingham gets his 2nd England goal.
Can do absolutely everything. A lovely little check here. Chopsy, chopsy, chops. What a cross, by the way. That is so hard to defend.
Here's McGinn. Robertson in an advanced position on the right-hand side. Oh, and it's an own goal. And Scotland are back in it. It's Harry Maguire to put through his own net and past Ramsdale. And the deficit has been reduced. Wriggles away from Christie. Then finds Harry Kane. And England do have their 2-goal advantage back. Kane the scorer, but Bellingham the provider. 8 in 8 England games for Harry Kane.
His skipper in is just great. He's under severe pressure here. Look at that. Then he goes to shoot, and then he just steers his skipper in. And what do you expect from Harry Kane? He puts it away incredibly. That's patient play.
Okay, so that was what happened last night, where England won 3-1. But for Harry Maguire also being in the news again. Now let's talk about a team that had their manager fired in, following a game they lost against Japan. Talking about the Diamond Shaft, Germany. But the Euro 2024 hosts defeated France 2-1 in their international friendly on Tuesday to snap a 3-game losing streak and regain some confidence following a bad run and sacking of coach Hansi Flick on Sunday. Goals from Thomas Müller and Larry Sain at the start of the end of the game gave Germany their first win in the last 6 matches and capped a turbulent few days for the full-time world champions. Now let's look at other friendly games decided yesterday, same as other qualifier games, including games which should be expected. But first, let's just remember I told you Brazil defeated Peru this morning, while Chile, Colombia played out goalless in a World Cup qualification game. Now looking at games decided yesterday, Cameroon defeated Burundi 3-0 in the Africa Cup of Nations Group C encounter, and in Group A, Norway defeated Georgia 2-1 in the Euro 2024 qualification as Spain spanked Cyprus 6-0. In Group C, Italy defeated Ukraine 2-1 as Malta lost 0-2 against North Macedonia. In Group F, Belgium bashed Estonia 5-0 as Austria defeated Sweden 3-1. In Group I, Israel defeated Belarus 1-0 as Romania defeated Kosovo 2-0. Switzerland defeated Andorra 3-0. Remember, in the comment ball, without Lionel Messi, because he was tired, according to the coach, he even confirmed on Monday that he's not sure of even playing Lionel Messi. But Argentina defeated Bolivia 3-0. Ecuador defeated Uruguay 2-1 as Venezuela defeated Paraguay 1-0 in the CONMEBOL World Cup qualification games decided yesterday. However, in the friendly matches decided yesterday, Philippines defeated Afghanistan 2-1. Singapore edged the Chinese Taipei 3-1 as Syria defeated host China 1-0. Japan defeated Turkey 4-2 as Kenya lost 0-1 against South Sudan. Bahrain and Turkmenistan played out 1-0 draw as United Arab Emirates defeated Costa Rica 4-1. South Africa defeated DR Congo 1-0 as Iran bashed Angola 4-0. Azerbaijan edged Jordan 2-1 as Black Stars of Ghana defeated Liberia 3-1. South Korea edged Saudi Arabia 1-0 as the Pharaohs of Egypt lost 1-3 against Tunisia. Morocco defeated Burkina Faso 1-0 as Scotland, told you earlier, lost 1-3 against England. Well, Senegal lost 0-1 against Algeria. Well, I love this type of friendly games. Super Eagles of Nigeria should also think of doing that, playing against Senegal, playing against Algeria, against Black Stars of Ghana, against Egypt, playing Argentina, playing France. Okay, now looking at other set of friendly games, well, Mexico and Uzbekistan played out a 3-0 draw. Produced a 6-goal thriller, while USA defeated Oman 4-0 in the wee hours of today. In the CONCACAF Nations League Group 2, this morning, Jamaica and Haiti settled for a 2-0 draw as Honduras defeated Grenada 4-0. In the Group 4 League B of CONCACAF, Puerto Rico defeated Antigua and Barbuda 5-0. Well, those were the games that decided in the wee hours of today. Well, teams are already getting set for league games. We'll let you know more about the fixtures tomorrow. Well, remember, now we have more cash to give away based on prediction. So, guys, stick on our Facebook fan page. Same as our Instagram and X, formerly Twitter, page for your predictions and, free giveaways. You understand? By the way, I plan giving out 5,000 naira on Monday. Some people missed the opportunity. So let us see what can happen on Friday morning. For giveaway. Well, my name is OLADAPO Kunubi. I have to drop this part of the show this morning as we move to the other side where we look at headlines on the pages of Nigerian newspapers. It is Two Solutions and 939 FM. Do not go anywhere. Good morning!
939 is the dial.
Good morning, my neighbor. How are you doing? Are you feeling okay? Good morning, my neighbor. How are you doing? Are you feeling okay?
Entertainment. Top 100 music on your Remedy Radio dial. Solutions 93.9.
Do not touch that dial.
We raise the spotlight on the different headlines of our national dailies.
This government, apart from giving that minimum wage of 30,000, which was a 6% rise.
We bring to you in-depth analysis on the major stories making the rounds.
And the CSOs to INEC account for 400 billion naira spent on general elections.
Interviews with political and government stakeholders.
There was a big push on export. We consume a lot. We need to be an economy, an export engine, and we need to be a production.
Every weekday, 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. on the Remedy Dial, Solutions 93.9 FM. Welcome to From the Dailies with Favor, Dapo, Laffy, and Victory. Let's talk about the state of the nation. Your voice matters.
Okay, it's another beautiful Wednesday morning in the big and beautiful city of Ibadan. The day is bright, very bright and clear.
If you want to sing the song, sing it. Let us know. Today is bright.